All right, welcome back. Good to see y'all. So what started kind of as a fun content idea has really become, I think it's becoming more of an accountability thing, hopping in here, talking with y'all about what I'm facing, what I'm dealing with business-wise, lessons that I'm learning. I think it'd be a great way to not only keep me accountable, getting in the cold plunge, there's a ton of great health benefits to this, but also hopefully providing some entertaining content. I'm sure it'd be fun to see me in pain as time goes on. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. About 40, maybe 45 degrees here today. Yeah, that's maybe 45, 50. So I just filled it up this morning. So, oh yeah, put some ice in there. Okay, it's a lot colder than the last two times. Okay, so yeah, so to kind of talk and keep my mind off of it, what's been going on in business is community's been going well, staying consistent with outreach. I've been putting a focus on content. So actually, really exciting news. I started my YouTube channel about 3 or 4 months ago, and one of my first videos I posted on Friday of last week. Well, this is Friday 3/1. I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this video yet, but basically it started to go viral. So it has the first time ever on Saturday, it had the most views I ever had, which is like 46. And then today, a few days later, 4 days later, it now has over 300 views. So really excited about that. I really think it's gonna be an amazing traffic source to move things forward, but also really just very excited YouTube in general. It's something I didn't really put a whole lot of focus on, but I've really been trying to double down and create really good content. So really excited for that. And what I'll go ahead and do then is I'll share what I think my general impressions are of what made it actually work, right? So when people are just first getting started creating content, they're kind of speaking what's on their mind, like definitely similar to what I was doing, not necessarily having any structure behind things. And especially that was true with my videos for the first like 4 to 5 months, right? So like going in and I would basically just sit down, film for 2 to 3 hours, and then I just kind of post it, or not film for 2 to 3 hours. What am I saying? I'd probably film for like 30 minutes, make a quick thumbnail, 15 minutes, and then post it, so that like the whole ordeal would be like an hour long, right? And it was good, kind of, I suppose, like decently valuable content, but I didn't really put a whole lot of time and energy into scripting it out and really having like a purpose for it. It was really just kind of similar to these videos, which I think are fine for more like everyday content, but like it wasn't like a whole like educational or like value packed piece of content. So what I actually did for this video, I had been creating some like long form pieces of content that I've actually been posting in other school communities. And this was at the advice from one of my mentors, basically to just create really valuable content, kind of like sharing a story about myself or an experience that I had. And so one of the posts about my first 10K month was actually, it started to do well in some of the communities, right? It was getting good engagement. People, were really enjoying it. It was really kind of helpful to see how things will move from like start to kind of where I am now, right? So I noticed that because there was decent content on it or decent engagement on it, I decided to make a video around it. So the video itself was like 48 minutes long. The big key things, probably the biggest key thing, was making making the video based off of that successful piece of content, but then also being vulnerable was huge. Like I shared things in there about actually getting fired and having to take out loans in the journey, things that are pretty ugly, and I was honestly scared would ruin my reputation in the past, what I would have posted content like that when I first got started. But I actually think it's doing the opposite. If I don't speak about that kind of stuff and those struggles I deal with, I'm also setting an unrealistic expectation of how to reach where I am now, right? So vulnerability, creating the video based off of a really good piece of content. And I think the third piece is like I've noticed there's like a really, really cool format of videos going on recently. You might have seen them, like the raw reality of making 300K a month, or the real truth of making millions of dollars a month, right? And a lot of these contents are typically longer form. They're unedited. They don't even really have a thumbnail. It's just a picture. So I've personally been seeing a common trend of those videos starting to do well on the platform. So what I did is I went ahead and filmed the video raw, like I said, about 48 minutes, and then went in and didn't put a thumbnail, just put a picture of me kind of smiling before I started talking. And then the video is called The Raw Reality of Your First 10K Month. So I hadn't really seen anybody actually share, like everyone talks about the raw reality of 100K months, the raw reality of millions of dollars a month, right? But it's like, I didn't really see anybody actually creating content that was relatively relatable, I think. So I took the shot there. Again, things have been live for about 3-4 days now. Most views ever by about 6 times my other videos. So really excited to see how that goes. But yeah, we're about a little bit over 5 minutes now, and that's kind of how long I'm planning to make these videos, and definitely be aiming for 5 minutes. As you can see, kind of talking really helped me kind of get past a lot of the pain of this. But yeah, really look into cold plunge benefits. I really want to continue doing this and stay consistent with it, so these videos will be a great way to help me do that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Take care.